Morning, Mark. Right. What have we got going on today? Another super bearish gold. We never got our we never got higher than that level. Did come back up, and then when we broke, so corrective. So whenever you're trading the algo, this is corrective, and then this is your with the trend. So the algo is meant to say are we currently bearish, higher time frame bearish, have we gone into a corrective phase, right, depending on what time frame you use, and then are we in a continuation? Gold's been coming down loads. Woo. Yay, yay, yay. So we've taken our 4-hour low. Here's our previous 4-hour. CL's got that continuation. CL and that 6-hour. Fucking CL and that 6-hour. Over and over again. I'd have liked to have taken this trade, really. I reckon it would have been here. We're looking for a slow, possibly. Fuck all people on. Let's fuck's sake, why is that gone? My screen just died. Whoa. How's it going, Mark, anyway? Any more insight on your levels on the Kingfisher? How have you been getting on with them? Looking for the break and the retest. Amazing. No. Fucking hell, scared the life out of me. Was not expecting you. You alright, bud?
Yeah, not bad, mate. You?
Yeah. I thought I'd let you have a sleep in this morning since how busy you've been. I was like, I won't message him.
Like when you message me, I'm ever asleep.
I could go to sleep. I did not want to wake up this morning. I was in the kids' bed, just like...
Oh no.
I got kicked out at about, I don't even know what time it was, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, something stupid.
Grim.
Oh. Got sent downstairs for milk. Fucking hell. You and your noisy...
You and your irrational moans.
It's not irrational.
It really is.
Yeah, I suppose.
43 years, nobody's ever said to me, ever, has anyone ever gone, I could not believe I drove in that. Until you.
And your wife.
Only since you mentioned it, and now apparently I'm noising every time.
Great. Because I've brought it to her attention.
So you don't need to bring anything to her attention, she'll just moan anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the alpha zone break and retest videos and set up all that today.
Okay.
So this is the kind of example I'm kind of thinking of. So, well, that's how I want to explain it.
You talk to me then.
Talk to you. There's only like 2 people watching, so that's what I may as well explain to you. So your zone always represents like around the flip point of a candle being bullish or bearish.
Right.
And then that's what we're talking about, aren't we? We're trying to explain that like when you're in a bearish trend, you will always get a wick most of the time. And then you want to see your wick flip to bearish and you retest. Because Panda's been asking about it. Oh, no, sorry. It was line up with bottom of London orb in a short from the break of both.
They can wait till I've reached.
Nice. Previous 4 hour. Just going to hide the daily and the 6 hour for now. Why are they extended? Don't want to extend. Very little bottom weight yesterday. Yeah, a little bottom weight. How did you get on anyway? Oh, okay, I'm not talking about it. Yeah, sorry to ask. Probably going to be a bit messy for gold while we create, after this move down, create some sort of structure at the bottom probably. Crazy. Yeah, man, I know you may feel about needing a coffee. I don't think I'm going to see anything today. That's what I would have wanted to do. And I didn't start streaming till here, so that's the trade I would have taken. That's the exact trade. So, yeah. Beautiful rejection off the daily. Has AlphaZone's got alerts?
Yes.
Or different time frames you can select? Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Alright, sorry, bud.
Alright, mate.
It's like getting told off from a parent, that was.
I'm not. Just gone from yesterday trying to get it done to a house full of people last night wanting to kill someone trying to get it done. And then you're asking me about another indicator, so I ain't looking at alpha zones. I'm getting this finished
Yes, sorry.
before I smash it up.
Here's the volume lay. Let's have a look. High volume spike. Volume's all right on the 5 minute. It's not too bad. Just gonna hide that for a sec. So you see this positive delta on the candle, yet you have large wick to it, and it's bearish. It means there was more buyers on that candle, and even though there was more buyers, they weren't able to push the candle higher. So when you're coming off of an area of resistance, this is a good example of where that buying pressure is starting to fail and the sellers are overtaking, or there's a large area of sellers sat there, and as the buyers are pushing into them, they're unable to step in. So we can see off this daily level here, right? You can see we tap up into it, and then we get a nice big tail bar. And you can see that this has been more buyers, and even though there was more buyers, the selling pressure was too much on the delta. And obviously that's now pushed it down. Same thing again, right? Nice big tail bar, lots of buyers all the way up it. Same thing again when the buyers step in around the same area, but unable to push the candle up. Just showing that sellers are winning. So it's a good confirmation if you're looking for an area to trade out of, to see the weakness in the direction you're trading against. Yeah, so if we're looking at buying, we can see that this candle gives us a good indication that nice rejection, big wick. I've got buyers all the way up, but some buyers up, and then more delta, but a very bearish candle. Starting to see the sellers lose the battle. Same thing, trying to sell, the buyers are pushing it up. Lots and lots of selling pressure, but still the candle gets bought up around this sort of area. And you can see that battle between the two. That's a beautiful candle with buyers right at the top. Sellers stepping in at the end. But the only thing is, when you're doing it during London, you just got to use the higher time frame, otherwise the volume's just not. That's what I found the other day. It's best staying on a slightly higher candle. Around New York, it's not a problem because the volume's all right. But this is, oh, I'll do it. We'll talk about it anyway later when we get the videos done. Currently sat at the previous day. When the two trend AIs are aligned, can indicate a very strong trend. Nice little trend filter for potential setups off of alpha boxes. And obviously we've gone very bearish here. Started off that drop. Oh man, let's have a look. Yeah, I think gold's just going to do some retracement, possibly back up into, let's have a look. So we've come down, broken order flow, hold order flow. So if we come above this level, order flow comes above, then I would expect us to be coming into this. On gold. Set an alert. Do do do. So I like gold long this hour. Let me take a dab at that. Look for a partial potential continuation. Market structure's bullish. Could always look for a continuation through market structure, but careful of alpha boxes. Nice push. First rejection should be around here. That's where we get the first one. So gonna take profit there. And done. Nice little scalp. Stupid computers drive me nuts. So we ended up about on there. So quick trade. What we can see is the hourly switch bullish. We break structure. We come down. Right? So this is an inside bar. We start down. Right? So we come down. We put in our wick. We break above. And go. So potentially we could expect a retest. We don't know how strong this hour is going to be. Could go straight through, but we know we expect at least a reaction off of this sort of level, right? So that is just a quick trade. We don't know. Obviously, we can expect to come up here. We can partial. I'm going to see what happens at this level, whether we break through, retest, and then maybe we can look at another, or come back to our 1 hour, but I'm just taking the break to this level. Cool. I didn't think I was going to get a trade. I'll probably explain it a little bit better. Market structure. Get a little bit right there. Oh, no. So here's your chalk, your market structure shift, right? Nice. We get a deep retracement below the 50%, not quite back to the 4 hour. The 4 hour's bullish, right? The 1 hour, this previous 1 hour, 1 hour takes the high of the previous 1 hour, giving us a nice strong bullish 1 hour candle. The previous hour then retraces back into our 1 hour, but remember we're bullish on the 4 hour. We come nice pull back. if we're going to carry on bearish with this strong candle, we'd expect this to reject and get that continuation. We come up, logical area to retest, right? Nice little trade up into it. What we can expect, though, if we've been bullish, is that our potential draw is the previous hour high. And then from a market structure point of view, a continuation onto break structure. We have our previous 4 hour up here. But we don't need to frame all of this. We just need to frame this piece here, right? So you can see, like, as we're moving down bearish, right? So we break this previous hour, bearish hour. So we break, retest, continue. Break, retest, a little bit messy. Might have lost one there if you went above, but you get the same thing again. Another break, a retest, and then the trade goes. Right? Break, retest, continuation. Puts the wick in, break, retest, retest, retest. Continuation, retracement, break, retest, continuation, all while still maintaining bearish structure. And then here we don't come above, but we come back down, we take the high, sorry, we take the low, and then we get a bit messy, but obviously then that's where the trend ends. We break market structure, and now we go bullish. We have a very strong move up and we start a retracement back into it, but you still get the same thing. Push up, body wick. Sorry, you've got the open, the wick, a break, bearish. But our narratives has changed bullish, as with our market structure. And we come above, break, bottom wick, break above, reset, come back to our previous hour. And it's a nice simple trade. Gold's picture perfect for it today, right? I mean, the opportunities on it have been one, two. Wait, maybe take a loss. I'll take a loss. Then another great one. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Messy, perfect. No retest on that one, but it's been absolute golden. Not just here, but even the daily. Right, bounce off the daily, hour, daily, hour. So gold's been an absolute dream for alpha boxes this morning. Oh. Well, it's good to get on and grab a trade again. I'm going to get to work. I've got some videos to record. Toe needs some emotional support today as well. Might need a hug. Do you want a hug?
No.
No physical contact in the office.
No.
Right, boy. Right. I'll catch you all later. I hope you have a good day trading. We'll keep chicken away.